Picture this, a child in Amsterdam.
Picture this, a classroom in Amsterdam. The bell is rung. Lesson is over. And instead of homework, instead of after-school tutoring, instead of structured play, the teacher says 2 words. Do nothing.
The children just sit. Some stare at the ceiling. Some look out the window. No phones, no tasks, no goals. And here's the thing. Those children are not falling behind. They are not wasting time. According to researchers at the University of Amsterdam, they are doing something their overscheduled, overstimulated peers almost never get to do. They are letting their brains breathe. Stay with me, because by the end of this video, you will have 3 tools from one of the world's most quietly brilliant parenting cultures. Tools you can start using tonight, and they will cost you nothing, because they are built entirely from nothing. The Dutch have a word most of the world has never heard. Niksen, pronounced Niksen. It has no perfect English translation, but the closest meaning is this: to do nothing. On purpose, without guilt, without a goal. Not scrolling, not meditating, not even relaxing with a purpose. Just nothing. Staring at a wall, watching clouds, letting the mind go completely blank. Now, every modern parenting instinct says that sounds like a problem. An idle child is a child falling behind. Every minute should count. Every hour should build something. But here is what the science says, and this is the part that will make you rethink everything. When the brain is given unstructured, goalless time, no input, no demands, no stimulation, it activates something called the default mode network. This is the part of the brain responsible for creativity, empathy, problem-solving, and self-awareness. It is the brain's internal workshop, and it only turns on when the brain is doing absolutely nothing else going on. Researchers at the University of Southern California found that children who regularly experience unstructured, idle time show significantly stronger creative thinking, higher emotional intelligence, and better long-term academic performance than children who are constantly scheduled. Not despite the nothing, because of it. The Dutch understood this long before the research confirmed it. In the Netherlands, Niksen is not laziness. It is not neglect. It is a cultural value passed from parent to child for generations. The Dutch believe, and the neuroscience now agrees, that a child who knows how to do nothing is a child who will never run out of ideas. This is the first principle. Give your child the gift of boredom. Here is your practical takeaway. This week, let your child see you doing nothing. Not scrolling, not working, not being productive. Just sitting. Just existing. 5 minutes. Out loud, say, I am just resting. I am not bored. I am not sad. I just like being quiet sometimes. That moment, witnessed by your child, is worth more than 100 lessons about mindfulness. Niksen, the Dutch art of doing nothing. 3 principles, 3 tools, all built from the same quiet truth. A child who learns to sit with nothing becomes an adult who is never truly empty, because they have learned the most important lesson creativity can teach, that the best ideas do not come from doing more. They come from the space between the doing. Childhood is not a race. It is not a curriculum. It is not a performance. It is a space. And the children who are given the most space, to be bored, to be still, to be nothing for a while, become the adults who have the most to give. If this video gave you something to think about, Share it with a parent who needs to hear it. And if you want more on how the world's wisest cultures raise emotionally intelligent, deeply creative children, subscribe. There is a lot more coming. See you in the next one.